Warriors coach Steve Kerr is setting the record straight, slamming any talk of tanking. We're playing to compete, he insists, as Golden State fights for a play-in spot. But there's troubling injury news out of Golden State. Key starter Moses Moody's status for the rest of the season is now up in the air after a difficult update from Steve Kerr. Meanwhile, the biggest star of them all, Steph Curry, is almost asterisk back on the court. But with the Warriors' playoff hopes fading, has his return come too late? And in a dominant performance, the Boston Celtics just put on a clinic against the Warriors. Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum led the charge in a statement win. Stick around for all the details and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
We're playing to compete. That's the emphatic message from Golden State Warriors head coach Steve Kerr, directly addressing and shutting down any whispers of tanking as the team battles for a crucial play-in spot in the intense final stretch of the season. As speculation mounted about the Warriors potentially prioritizing draft positioning over immediate success, Kerr was unequivocal. For him and the team, the sole focus remains on competing, improving, and clawing their way into the postseason. "We're desperate to win," Kerr stated previously, emphasizing the drive not just for individual games, but to be healthy and ready for playoff action. He further elaborated on the concept, questioning the logic of intentionally losing, stating, "So we should just quit. What is the point of what we're doing? It's competition. We're playing to compete. I don't understand the concept of let's just not try to win. That makes no sense to me." Despite facing significant challenges throughout the 2025-26 campaign, including key injuries to stars like Stephen Curry and veteran contributions from players like Al Horford, the Warriors are resolute in their commitment to competitiveness. The team has had to rely on a blend of role players and emerging talent, leading to a season of mixed results. Now, navigating a tightly contested race for a play-in berth, the margin for error is minuscule. A few wins could drastically alter their standing, while a string of losses could see them tumble out of contention. This volatility underscores the pressure on every remaining game. Kerr, however, views this pressure not as a deterrent, but as a catalyst for growth, fostering focus, execution, and resilience, qualities vital for sustained success. Public reaction has been mixed, with some fans understanding Kerr's competitive drive while others question the team's long-term outlook. Analysts, however, largely agree that Kerr's approach builds a strong team culture, extending beyond the locker room to the fanbase and the franchise's identity. Maintaining this culture, especially during adversity, is paramount. As the season marches on, the Warriors face a gauntlet of tests, with every game and every decision under intense scrutiny. Yet, Kerr's message is clear: no looking ahead to the draft, no calculating losses. The Warriors are competing, and this mindset could very well define their season and beyond. Don't go anywhere, because the injury bug might be biting the Warriors again, and this time it's a key starter. Plus, we've got the latest on a superstar's potential return that could redefine their playoff chances. Troubling injury news has emerged from the Golden State Warriors camp, with head coach Steve Kerr providing a grim update on starting guard Moses Moody. His status for the remainder of the season is now uncertain after suffering a wrist sprain, an injury that has already sidelined him for 8 consecutive games. Moody had been enjoying a breakout period prior to his injury, showcasing significant development in his game. However, Kerr's latest comments prior to the Warriors' loss to the Boston Celtics suggest a potentially lengthy absence. "He's not as close as we'd hoped," Kerr stated, adding that Moody is still practicing with only his non-dominant left hand, indicating that a return is still some way off. With only 13 games remaining in the regular season, the question looms whether Moody will be able to return at all, or if the team will opt to rest him and prioritize his long-term health given their fading playoff aspirations. This setback adds to the Warriors' ongoing injury woes, with veteran stars Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler, along with big man Al Horford and sharpshooter Seth Curry, also sidelined. Moody had been remarkably durable before this recent injury, having played in 59 consecutive games. He had started in 48 games, including the last 35, during which he played the most consistent basketball of his career. His absence has been keenly felt, with the Warriors posting a 2-6 record since he went down. Particularly noticeable is the decline in their three-point shooting. While they still rank second in attempts per game, their success rate has plummeted to 25th in the league. This offensive struggle was evident in recent losses, where they shot poorly from beyond the arc. Fans and analysts are debating whether Moody's return is feasible or even advisable, given the team's current standing. While this season may still be considered a personal success for Moody individually, his absence undoubtedly impacts the team's ability to compete. The Warriors are missing his scoring, particularly his efficient three-point shooting, which led the team in percentage this season. His development over the past year made him a vital component of the rotation, and his current absence highlights how crucial he has become to Golden State's on-court chemistry and offensive firepower. Will Moses Moody return this season? We'll break down the Warriors' playoff chances and the critical factor that could determine their fate. And get ready, because the team's biggest superstar might be back on the court soon. The Golden State Warriors' playoff hopes are hanging by a thread, and the return of their superstar, Steph Curry, is becoming a race against time. With Curry sidelined for his 19th consecutive game due to patellofemoral pain syndrome, commonly known as runner's knee, the Warriors' season has taken a nosedive. Their record tells a stark story: 10-20 without Curry, a stark contrast to their 23-16 record when he's on the floor. This dependency highlights how crucial Curry is to the team's success. As of Wednesday night, the Warriors sat at 10th place in the Western Conference at 33-36, having lost 6 of their last 7 games. The Western Conference is unforgiving, and the Warriors are running out of games to make up ground. ESPN's Shams Charania reports cautious optimism for Curry's return before the end of the month, with swelling in his knee subsiding. However, his comeback will hinge on continued conditioning and comfort on the court, with no definitive return date set. Curry's absence has exposed the Warriors' struggles to compensate for his loss. Without his offensive gravity, his ability to draw defenders and create opportunities for teammates, the offense has looked disjointed and predictable. The team's winning percentage plummets without him, transforming them from a potential playoff contender to a bottom-third team. The broader question for the franchise is whether this season can yield anything meaningful, given the injuries and inconsistencies. Even with Curry back, the climb to genuine postseason contention in the West will be steep. Fans are anxiously awaiting Curry's return, hoping he can reignite the team's offense and salvage their season. The Warriors have a history of making deep playoff runs, and they understand how quickly momentum can shift. However, the math is unforgiving, and every game missed by Curry allows competitors to gain ground. The focus remains on his conditioning and comfort level, with the Warriors monitoring his progress daily. The team's identity has long been built around Curry. His return is their best, perhaps only, hope to turn their season around before the playoff window slams shut. Will Steph Curry's return be enough to save the Warriors' season? We'll analyze the numbers and see if there's still hope for a playoff push. And then, get ready for a breakdown of a dominant performance by the Boston Celtics against Golden State. The Boston Celtics delivered a commanding performance, securing a dominant 120-99 victory over the Golden State Warriors, showcasing their control over the game from start to finish. From the opening tip, Boston dictated the tempo, shot selection, and physicality, never allowing the Warriors to gain sustainable momentum. While Golden State showed brief flashes, Boston's defensive length began to trouble their shooters. Once the Celtics established a double-digit lead, the difference in execution became glaringly apparent. The Celtics led for an overwhelming 92% of the game, extending their advantage to as much as 26 points in a display of methodical dominance. Jaylen Brown led the charge with an aggressive 32 points, relentlessly attacking the rim and drawing fouls, evidenced by his perfect 9 of 9 performance from the free throw line. His constant pressure on the defense, despite 5 turnovers, earned him an A+ rating. Jayson Tatum contributed a strong 24 points and 10 rebounds, efficiently finding his rhythm from three-point range. His ability to let the game come to him, rather than forcing the issue, resulted in a performance. The bench also provided a significant spark, with Peyton Pritchard adding 19 points and 7 assists, orchestrating the offense with just 1 turnover. Luke Garza also made the most of his minutes, scoring 15 points efficiently and adding 7 rebounds and 3 steals. Defensively, Derek White was instrumental, contributing 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 steals, disrupting the Warriors' attempts to build momentum. Players like Kristaps Porzingis and Xavier Tillman added physicality and efficient scoring, while Sam Hosser provided floor spacing by hitting open shots. The Celtics' collective effort, with nearly every player contributing positively, ensured a comfortable and convincing win. This statement victory underscored Boston's strength and execution, leaving little doubt about their superiority on the night. Can the Celtics maintain this level of dominance throughout the playoffs? We'll discuss their championship aspirations, and then wrap up with a quick recap of all the top stories today. That's all the NBA news for today. We saw Steve Kerr slam tanking talk, Moses Moody's injury troubles, Steph Curry's near return, and a dominant Celtics win. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more breaking news, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all social media platforms.